we get our first look at Bryce Perkins. He's going to start out of the gun here. Queen Creek, Arizona native. And he's terrific on his feet. He just gets hammered at the 25-yard line. What a hit.
And bro, you look towards your leaders who can settle us back in, get us back on track for our game plan, and kind of restart the game.
Virginia averaging 4 penalties per game, third fewest in the ACC. They've got their first of the night. Now here's Bryce Perkins sprinting out to the right. Tough footing, and then he's right. He's got 8.5 of those on the season now.
Really aware play by Weaver. They try to block him with, because it's very difficult to throw the ball with all the water.
Yeah, they're just probably thinking now about a safe run and changing field position with a punt. Bobbled again. It will be Perkins going to the air, and he goes to Dubois. Dubois hydroplaning to the 45-yard line. That's a first down for the Cavaliers.
Great job by Perkins at just gathering the snap. And let's not understate Dubois with a good, strong catch of the wet ball. Great conversion for Virginia.
So much for being conservative. Cease Dubois having a breakout junior season, picks up 20 on that reception. Biggest play of the game so far. Now here's Perkins pumping to the near side, rolling out to the right, and he overthrows the Lama.
Consistent player all year for them, but I'll go back to the field. I mean, there's going to be some stuff that you're going to lose some of your footing as an offensive.
Right now in this first quarter, and the balls, I touched a bunch of them. They're obviously super slippery.
Just a challenge tonight for the skill position guys for sure. All right, play action. Perkins going to load it up, throw it deep right side, and cut
downfield. Great play by Motley for Pitt.
So Virginia's been forced to pass it to maybe a little bit more here early on than they would otherwise want to because of the long down situations. And now
great little details by both Kerrigan and Aston get Pitt on the board.
After the unsportsmanlike penalty, great field position for Virginia to start their second series. And here's Perkins looking right, throwing that way, man wide open.
The screen where Jen is, but this is what happens when you have a great player like Zacchaeus. Dane Jackson pays attention to him in the slot. I'm old.
Oh, it's a great app. Clay Matvick, Dan Orlovsky, Paul Carcaterra here in soggy Charlottesville, Virginia, with a lot on the line tonight in the ACC Coastal. Here's Perkins dumping it out short to Tanner Cowley. The tight end gets a nice screen. Busts loose inside.
Breaking down film, looking at his flaws, and one thing that he really worked on the last couple of years, the deep ball. We saw it in that first touchdown for UVA. Kid can pass.
Yeah, he's got a 63% completion rate coming into the game here tonight, and he's on the screws again, this time to Hassan. Fumbles tonight on this wet evening, both recovered by Virginia, so no turnovers yet. Virginia keeping the offense out there, Dan, on 4th down and 4 from the Pitt 34.
Aggressive move. But trust your team.
Perkins has been. Emmett Butts looked like he was going to have enough for the first down. I don't know, we're with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awful situation.
Great job by both these programs, both these schools and communities supporting.
We're starting field position of the game for Virginia. Field position has been great the last few games for the Cavaliers to start drives. This is
a split change, and it keeps them ahead of what the defense can scout on them. Now on this 3rd and short, I expect them to totally utilize the run game with Bryce Perkins.
2 tight ends. Joe Reed going out into the flat. Perkins will run it himself on the draw play. He's got a first down.
Tyler, hey brother, you're an absolute legend. I just wanted to say hello. It's Hugh Jackman here, and remember, life is what you choose to make it, buddy, and you're making.
The fact that Virginia does that is so incredible for the kids, and also teaching their student athletes their platform and how impressive they can be on these kids. Great job, Virginia.
Virginia got the first down by Perkins out of the timeout. Now he's looking to throw, dancing out of the pocket, trying to get out of a sack. Can't.
Fathers. I have a father. I'm a father of a kid with special needs, and they've done it for kids with similar conditions to my son Grayson, and it's awesome.
It really is. And we've seen a lot of football programs around the country do similar.
And as I'm older, you realize, wow, what a blessing it is to share some of that time with those kids for both parties.
Tip of the hat to Virginia for what they're doing. There's Perkins. All right, Chris, we'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, big day tomorrow, Statement Saturday. All starts with game day tomorrow in Baton Rouge. Here's Perkins on first down with not a lot of time on the clock, hitting Lama Zacchaeus. And they get it out close to midfield. What's the approach here with a minute to go?
Yeah, you're aggressive. You got plenty of time, 2 timeouts. The biggest thing Bryce Perkins just did right there. Get a completion, get it started, then you get into your 2-minute rhythm.
The line keeping Perkins clean. He hits his receiver. There's Jana again, who had the touchdown for Virginia. And he'll tiptoe out of bounds. Inside the 40-yard line, Hamlin escorting him out.
So now you're moving towards field goal range. Biggest thing for Bryce Perkins, no sacks, no 1-yard completions either. Time over yardage right now for your offense.
Virginia needs to get inside that 30-yard line to feel real good about Delaney's chances. He's got a long of 46 this year. 3 receivers to the field. Perkins standing tall, now pushed out. Throwing downfield, has a man caught at the...
And these receivers, you have to be aware of that with a guy like Perkins, right? He's going to leave the pocket some. Good play, Jana.
He's got 3 catches for 71 yards and a touchdown. Perkins now in trouble, and he's going to wipe.
Number 1, no sack.
Already within Brian Delaney field goal range. Comes pressure. Perkins pumps. Now he's in trouble. There's that sack he wasn't supposed to take. Rashawn?
Well, that's going to be
You're calling him LeBron. The LeBron of college football, according to Orlovsky.
The run team, LSU, is in the SEC Conference. Run the ball, win time of possession. Last year, Bama got beat by Auburn when they got dominated by time of possession. And LSU's second in the conference doing that. And get aggressive on 4th down. Maybe go for it.
That's going to be a great one tomorrow night in the SEC West. Zacchaeus. Virginia and Pitt. Virginia Tech control their own destiny in this division. So they did take a look at it again, but we showed you that he was down. Anyway, the officials blew the whistle, so the play was dead. So it's 3rd down and about 5. Perkins escapes the pocket, and he is going to be hit at the 40. Great in all years, been good on his feet tonight.
I mean, really watch how he hangs in the pocket and doesn't leave. Just finds his lane and then escapes on the edge. And then strong enough, that thoroughback, strong enough to watch bound to home, and we get to watch him play.
2nd down and a dozen. Lob, Chris Sharp, and nearly Western last year. But he didn't need to. We have seen him run well tonight. We've seen him throw pretty well here tonight as well. But now he's got a 3rd down and a dozen. Throw over the middle. There is
up in the line of scrimmage. Briggs able to come downhill and just effect.
Virginia has been on the field with its offense. And let's see if Bryce Perkins could get UVA going. He's going to throw on 1st down to Lama Zacchaeus, trying to... Virginia leading, or excuse me, trailing 14-10 to Pittsburgh. And the Cavaliers have the football at their own 30-yard line. What a job Bronco Mendenhall has done changing the expectations of this Virginia program. As Perkins dives in.
Now for Pitt on defenses, they've made Virginia's offense one-dimensional. A team that averages $186 on the ground has only rushed for 60. That's exactly where Pitt wants you.
Perkins is going to throw here, finds Kelly, and Kelly. Junior college transfer. Started his career at Arizona State. And begun here on 3rd down and 4. And he finds his favorite target, Lama down for Virginia.
Well, they motion him across to gain some leverage. on Briggs, the safety for Pitt, and then he widens his release, gets the defender to move out of the way. For Briggs, the safety for Pitt can collapse, but that motion, the wide release, opens that window up for Zacchaeus.
That's his 4th catch. He's been targeted 6 times tonight. Now Perkins looking to throw again. He's going to step up and get hit.
It's a lane to run to.
Overall, the numbers for the Pitt defense this year have not been good. 12th in total defense in the ACC, trying to stand their ground here on 2nd down and long. Perkins flushed out, flips it out.
Up, taking care of his body, practiced the right way, and he's really had a good season for Virginia.
Now, he's in the doghouse with coaches for a while. He's at the top of the screen. That's Lamont Atkins in motion out of the backfield. Perkins on the draw, nowhere to go.
This is uncharacteristic of them this evening.
80 yards in penalties tonight for Virginia. 1st and 15 for Bryce Perkins. He's got 200 yards passing. He's going to go to the air here to the outside. He's complete. Going to really, finish strong.
They've gotten it up to this point. I mean, they're in a game in November for 1st place. This is a really, really good football team.
Perkins to find a block.
Spread them out. It's for sure coming. Here's the pressure. So Bryce Perkins, understand who's coming. And then if you get blitz, throw into it. That it can get you your 1st down.
3 receivers to the field. Perkins looking that way, but he's hit again.
Schedule, but I will say this. Clemson, who's in the Atlantic, great defensive line. Pitt's offensive line tonight has been incredibly impressive. Maybe counter some of that stuff.
Dubois on the wasted a timeout early in this half on a review that shouldn't have been reviewed, but they asked for it and they were charged a timeout. And now spinning, trying to stay on his feet as Bryce reviewed, but Virginia asked for the replay review. They were charged a timeout. Perkins on the play fake. Now gets charged up from behind, and he is swung down inside the 15.
Yeah, I mean, his team didn't play the way a Bronco Mendenhall team does. Really well coached, too many penalties, put the ball on the ground early, weren't good on 3rd down, and that's really hurt them in the 2nd half.
Perkins able to get rid of it. Contact in the